Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bayola Party Heaven. So guys, it's been a while I had a chat with you guys on here. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It's just a click and that's it. And you can also turn on the notification button so you get notified when I upload new videos. This channel is a hate-free zone. It's a zone where you could ask questions and I'll respond to you. It's a great place for beginners. So if you want to like grow your business, you want to learn a lot, watch my videos, because in each video I would always drop different tips from the beginning to the end. If you're only watching just a bit of the video, you might not get all you need to get. Watch the video properly and you would get all the information you need. Most of the time I'll put everything in the description, or I'm already saying everything in the video. Anyway, we are doing another mini balloon, a bouquet. This bouquet can be used for Valentines, but also you could use it, a girlfriend could gift it to a boyfriend. Um, you could give it to anyone you love, basically. It's simple and it's straightforward. So stay tuned. Remember, subscribe. See you.
So guys, let's kick off with me bringing out my slide and size sizer. So this is my preferred sizer that I use to size balloons. I have set it to like between 8 inches and 6 inches. So this slide and size is more expensive than a usual box sizer you would find around, but it is a great one to have when you need to size balloons. Is way better than having to use the box sizing. You can find this at the old wholesalers. I got mine like a couple of years ago, so I'm not sure of where you could find it, but it's called slide and size. If you Google it, you should be able to find it. This is from, I think it's from Quicklink, I think, yeah. Okay, so I've inflated my first 4 sets of balloons into 8 inches each. I'm using silver for the first set of 4, and I've made it into a cord. So 2 balloons tied together is called a duplet. 2 balloons tied together, 4 balloons together is called a cord. So you can see I am sizing this red ones into 6 inches, and I've pressed it down to have that round shape. You don't want your balloons to have like an oval shape. So after doing all the 4s first, I tie a 260Q to the base of the first 4, and I wrap in the next set of 4. That forms my base. So I would advise that you use like a sand weight or water weight for the base of this design. I'm not using weight here because it's a tutorial, so I've not so also I didn't have a need for it basically. But if you're going to be doing this for a client, please use a sand weight. Okay, so like this is my 5 inches balloon. This 5 inches balloon has been double stuffed with crystal red by Sempertex, stuffed into ruby red by qualatex. The crystal red is reflex. Yeah, reflex. Sorry, reflex. It's a reflex balloon, but it's called reflex red, guys. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a stutter here. So I cut them into like 4. As you can see, I like this look because it gives it that kind of like 3D kind of feel. You don't have to like break your balloons into 2, but it's a way of having, loads of balloons at once. You could just use, 3 clusters, and I think you would still get the same effect. So all the 5 inches are basically ruby red stuffed with red, or ruby red stuffed with the darker ones actually are the ones stuffed with the crystal reflex red from Sempertex. Ruby red balloon is really great for double stuffing your reds. The top red is just red, just normal 11 inches red from Sempertex, fashion red actually. The shade of red is not, I think the reason why it looks really nice is because it's against the silver. You know how silver can make things pop, just like how gold can make stuff pop. Yeah. Next, I'm going to be inflating my foil balloons. So the foil balloons are like 16 inches in size. Once I've inflated, I wrap my 260Q around the neck, because this is the point where I'm going to be using it to tie it into the base. So right now I'm just setting it to see how I'm going to be placing it on the base. Next, I get my 260Q in red and I inflate it just halfway. This is going to be what I'll be using to do my bead. Some people call it bubbles, some call it bead. So holding on to the first bubble, you then make more bubbles. Just make sure you do not lose the first one. And as you're doing the other bubbles, make sure you're turning it towards you all the time. If you're turning it outwards, make sure you're turning it outwards all the time. Don't turn it inwards, then outward, inward, then outwards. I hope you understand what I mean. So you can see I'm holding on to the first one and I'm still going. For you to get accurate sizes in your bubbles, just you could measure like 2 fingers. So then I wrap it around the neck. Then I wrap the first one that was holding round where I stopped. And you see how I've wrapped it where I stopped. And then I cut off the end of the balloon. Then I tie. And my bubbles stay in place. You see? Easy. Next, I get my 260Q in chrome silver. This I'll be wrapping over the red. And then I'm going to do one more bubble red. Once you've wrapped around the O, just tie it off the same way you tied off the red. If you are a beginner, you might find this is something that you might think, oh, this is kind of like tricky. So right now you can see I am pressing and pulling down the balloon. This is because I'm trying to get a smaller 260Q. So like I want it to be more like a 160Q. So I'm just stretching it to like so that it's not too big for where I'm putting it in. So that's kind of a way to like make a 260Q a bit smaller than the actual size. You just push it close together and that's ready. Then I'm going to do one more bead to balance it out. You need to make sure you create balance. Same way you did the first one. Just wrap it round the balloon and tie it off the same way you did the first one. So once you tied it off, cut off the excess, and that is ready. So the O will be the first letter I'm going to be tying to the base, and the other letters are just going to be glued to the O using U-glue dash. You would want to set the O in the middle, sitting properly, because since it's going to be the main focus, like it's going to be the main thing the other letters are going to be attached to, so you want it to sit right. So I tie the 260Q on the O to the bottom. You know, you tie it, bringing the 260Q down into the bottom. Next, I set my Y, then add my U-glue dash to it, and then tape it to the O. So here's my U-glue dash. Remember, I showed you in a video in one of my shorts that the U-glue dash I prefer has different cuts. So I like the longer ones. I don't struggle when I use them. Just tape it onto it. And the U will be taped to the 260Qs tied on. You need to like check where you're placing your balloon first before you actually place it, because you don't want to place it in a wrong spot. Next, I would pre-inflate my Bobo balloon and then get my love heart balloon, because the love heart is going to be representing the love, since we're doing I love you. So roll it onto a stick and then stuff it in to your Bobo. Then get your hand pump and inflate the heart. Once it's inflated, you put some more hair into the Bobo balloon and then you inflate the heart once again. Then you turn it around several times and then tie off with a 260Q. This method of tying would ensure that the hair is trapped in the Bobo balloon. So next I put my U-glue dash over the neck of the Bobo balloon, because you don't want the neck hanging out since you're going to be putting this on top of the letter U. So I wanted the lover to be slanting, so I taped one side to the U and one side to the top of the letter O, and then the letter I would go over the Y. Then next I attach a couple of 5 inches that I've made into mini clusters. This would help hold the letter I and the lover. It would help hold it up so it won't tilt back. Now I inflate some little love art balloons. They do not come with a valve, so I have to hit seal it. So this would be an added value to the base. So guys, I hope you enjoyed creating this beautiful Valentine or birthday or I love you balloon bouquet. So see you same time next week, guys. I hope you're going to be recreating this for your clients or for your loved one. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. I'd love to read from you. See you same time next week. Bye.